Hello everyone, we're heading back to Clash of Wills. So they changed the fight a little bit with maintenance and they changed the threshold. So instead of killing you, it now doesn't kill you and we have to deal with the 90% healing reduction for a couple of turns. So the team we're going in with, we're using Sky. So base, auto casting, double baton, Saintly Castle, Lilies, Wisdom of Hess, Philosopher's Stone Seeker. Tyvus' Spirit is really the important thing there. And Shift is a great sword limit build. So 300 Dragon Fury and a limit for her. Bulwark in the base. Evasion. So 60 evade. Dragon's Brush, Call of the Wild, Wisdom of Hess. And then the shift is Spirit and Killers. So 250 Fairy, 225 Dragon, and no evasion in his shift. Then we have Fravia. So base is LB Focus. $150 Dragon, 265 Fairy, 300 limit damage there. And then her shift, she's starting in shift. Obsidian Bracer, Ice Element Weapon. Upgrade package is auto casting, Philosopher's Stone, auto casting, a little bit of health. Roberta's base, magic and killers. $300 Dragon and Fairy there. And shift. Made sure to have some evasion, so we got 85 evade. Wisdom of Hess, Philosopher's Stone for auto casting. And decent amount of attack to eat some the non-cover magic attacks. And Esther. So base, LB Focus. $300 Dragon and Fairy with 300 limit. And then shift, dual wield, Ice Element Weapon, Rove for auto buffing, Lily's Mug for auto casting, Barrage, Philosopher's Stone, and Chow. So base, very tanky with double orb. So 50 evade, okayish elemental resist. And then in the shift, he's starting in shift. Staff, anti-decay amulet, just some auto casting. Saintly Castle, the auto mitigation. Wisdom of Hess, auto mitigations. Lightning Fast Legend for later. And then just spirit and health so that he can survive. Alright, let's jump into this. Alright, first turn, Chow needs to go to the base. So we're going to Magic Cover, Focus, and True Guardian. Sky is going to shift and stack. Roberta in shifted form, we're going to Morale Fill, Dragon for type mitigation, and Magnus for boost. Bulwark, we're just going to Morale Fill and Mixtape to unlock triple. Fravia is going to go to the base. So we're going to do the Ice Aura and Imbue, double LB. And we can do this little stat one. And then Esther is going to shift and just barrage. Turn 2, Sky does another stack. CoW. We're going to Kind Protector, Loyal Hearts, and True Guardian. Fravia is going to shift. So we've upgraded her brakes. So we're going to upgrade the brake. And we'll just do Bind, Flick, and CoW. Roberta can go to the base. So we're going to Morale Fill, Stone for the defense spirit buff, and Magnus to cure the Imperils and CoW. Bulwark, we're going to Morale Fill. We can do Character Canter for a Mirage stack. And just hit the boss. And Esther gets to Barrage again. Alright, so turn 3. Sky does another stack for her limit. CoW is going to do his limit for Cover Everything. Fravia pretty much copies last turn, where we're just going to Bind, Flick, and CoW. Bird is going to do base limit for the LB buff. Bulwark, so we're going to Morale Fill. We're going to do our Mirage stack again. And then we're going to use a Magnus Charge on CoW just to make sure that there's no chance of him dying. And Esther is just going to Barrage. Alright, so for turn 4, we're going to have CoW, Kind Protector, Loyal of Hearts, and True Guardian. Sky is going to go to the base, and then we'll just Magnus and double Skyfall. Just need to not lose our stacks. Flavia, in shifted form, we'll Magnus for the good breaks to get ready. Flick, make sure that we have Sword in Peril, and then she can just unguard. Roberta, we're going to shift. So we're going to Morale Fill, Dragoon's Aim, and then Support from the Skies. Bulwark. We're going to Blair for the Instrument in Peril for himself. Morale Fill, and just Mixtape to keep his triple unlocked. And Esther gets to barrage again. Alright, turn 5, time to get ready. So Chow, we're going to go back to just magic cover. We'll do encouraging light and true guardian. Sky is going to type as a spirit. Freevia goes to the base. So we're going to Aurora Key, double preparation for LB Phil, and end with Magnus. Berta goes to the base. So we're going to Dragon Killer, Mega Breath, and then we're going to Domain to cure Chow of the Elemental Imperils. Bulwark is going to shift. So we need to do Fairy Killer. We're going to do Theme to boost himself a little bit. Really won't matter, we'll just morale fill. So Killer, Theme, and morale fill. Esther goes to the base, and we're going to set up for her limit. So that's going to be Calm Before the Storm, Quantum on Chow, and then just Energizing Bunny. Alright, turn 6, time to hit that threshold. So we can use our morale boss. We'll do the accuracy up, defense spirit, and attack and magic. So Sky, shift through limit. Bulwark, which is going to triple his good bolting. Fravia, base limit. Roberta in the base, quad breath. Esther, limit burst, and Chow, chain lightning. So we're going to hit Fravia, then Roberta, Chow and Esther together, and then Bulwark.
You can't escape the lightning. You got that?
And there's 2.6, so we hit our damage cap. And now for the threshold. So everybody get dropped low. And we now have super healing reduction. So Chow is going to limit burst. This is going to be for cover everything. Bulwark is going to go to the base. So we are going to Magnus on Chow. We'll have him mixtape. And then we're also going to Glee and Gusto for magic mitigation for everybody else. So, it's supposed to be a full heal. We get like 5k out of it. Fravia. We're going to have her shift. So we're going to Magnus for the breaks, Flick for the sword and peril, and just on guard. Sky can go to the base and we'll just Magnus and hit the boss. No, actually, what we'll do, we won't do that with Sky. We'll actually stack her in a second because we'll have Roberta do base Magnus for some LB fill. We'll do some morale fill. And honestly, we can just Mystic Breath. So that'll fill up. So that means Sky can shift and we'll do her limit. Actually, we'll stick with the original. We'll just Magnus and double hit. Because she's fully stacked for not dying, it doesn't matter. But now that we've filled, Esther can shift. So we want to Storm Guardian and double Shatter Bolts. Alright, so Chow's covered everything. So big mitigations, big barrier, helped out a ton. He'll heal up a tiny bit. Alright, so for turn 8, Chow, we're going to Kind Protector for self-mitigation. We're going to Focus for the big magic mitigation. And then True Guardian. Fravia goes to the base, and we'll do her setup again. So we're going to Aura, double Preparation, and Magnus. Bulwark. We'll shift. So we are going to Fairy Killer. We can Morale Fill. And then we're going to do his Shifted Magnus for some more healing. Still only doing like 10%, but still better than nothing. Esther can go to the base and we'll set up. So we'll do a Calm Before the Storm and a double Bolting Slice. Burn it in the base. We'll refresh Dragon Killer. We'll do Mega Breath. And we can do a Morale Fill. And then we'll just triple Skyfall with Sky. And before we do that, we'll use our healing morale skill And then we'll do our defense and spirit because we're going to get those single target magic hits. And then Sky can go. So with all the buffs and mitigations, we're pretty much okay. Alright, turn 9, time to kill. So let's use our attack and magic buff. So Sky's going to shift for a limit. Bulwark, we're going to do his bolting again. Actually, not that one, the good one. Or the better one. Fravia does base limit. Roberta, quad breath. Esther does a limit burst. And CoW. So we still have chain lightning, so we're just going to stay in the base and chain lightning.
You can't escape the lightning. You got that?
And it's dead. So there we go, perfect score. So another rank 1 there, even after the changes. And we take a look at damage. So Sky's still in the lead. Roberta slightly ahead of Esther. And we don't need any of that. So there we go. So a rank 1 run after the changes to that threshold. Just gotta deal with more mitigations. We never really fully healed up afterwards just because we were dealing with 90% healing reduction. Just made sure that we had enough barriers and mitigations to make up for it. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.